Denver, Colorado for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. These guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. And off we go from Denver. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kid team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And a year ago when he was drafted, it felt like central casting. Bo Nix coming to the NFL ready to roll, and he surpassed all expectations a season ago and threw for nearly 30 touchdown passes as a rookie. Fell just short with 29, but a huge piece of his team's future.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Nix. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That's taken in by Franklin. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
44-yard line.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Once more with Harvey. And a short gain here down to the 22. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. He completes this to Sutton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
To throw is Nix. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night. And by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Running right, Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter. Now Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Ward. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their teams. First sack of the game. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Nix to the air. Setting up a screen for Harvey. Runs through the contact. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They run straight ahead with Harvey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, here's Nix. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got it at the 15. And all the way to the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Let's get on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they drive 4 plays. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. From the gun on third down, Ward. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll go play action with Nix. A short throw to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10.
Off the middle, it's Harvey. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A 6-yard pickup.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Second down and 4. Throwing Nix. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Here's 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They're able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Harvey is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And it's caught. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll try it now with Harvey. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. Trying to shake off the interception, he looked to throw. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Titans
throwing now, Ward. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Second and 3.
Ward. Drops it to Jones in the flat. First down now, but that clock rolling. Play fake, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Able to find Gray here. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. To throw is Ward. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. Ward now working out of the gun. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chimere Dike. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Titans drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, nice move. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Jalen Brooks. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. It's going to wind up as a 53-yard touchdown. The Cardinals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Panthers come away with a 4-point victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Zamir White. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Colts wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think...
And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Chimere Dike making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Slide for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Oh, look at the Jew. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the game, keeping them in the driver's seat.
But not the graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football.
And the defense coming through. Down a loss of 7 to bring up forward. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll go again to Jones. There's some space here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play.
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to Dike. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now Jones. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun here, Ward. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
I don't like it. No.
big play. And now hold everything here as the challenge
No, I
flag
like
is up.
how.
And we're going to get a review of that last play.
It's a more floor.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Review the play. The ruling on the field stands.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Ward, 3rd and goal. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
You think about silence.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sly able to put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets him the lead here in the 3rd, but boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that would be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that too.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now it's Nix.
Some people not hurry.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, here's Nix. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Ward. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
That's what we doing.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Titans 1st down.
Hold it ready. Ready, go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Legacy, 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 legacy.
Keep that clock moving.
And when you have a lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed?
No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to...
And he's going to go down. They send him back at the 42. Nick Bonito in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Here's second down.
At the 14-yard line.
To throw is Nix. A short throw to Ingram. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Complete to Bryant. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now.
That's good for Broncos.
He's back to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
They'll look to throw. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz. This to tie things up in the final minute. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks. And
I'm good.
stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
What day you got off this Sunday?
little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes
I
second
know
and
you
10.
did. I know you did.
Here's Ward. And he can't get a throw away.
Oh, you're driving dirty. You're driving dirty.
Losing 10 on the
Well, you just got to go to the DMV on Monday and get a new one.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Because I was going to say,
The
can you
front
do it?
door
Yeah, I was
totally
going to
shut
say
down
that.
by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another
You look
avenue
so
of escape.
pretty. I'm telling
It didn't exist.
Now we're in third and long. They'll look to throw.
Right, right.
And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There's no one in his area code that he could not.
Because in the back, it looks like it's a freaking board.
You so silly. You so silly. I love it. Too silly.
I love it.
I knew it. I swear to God, when I saw it, I was like, oh my God. She's going to love it.
I like it. Thank you.
You're welcome. What is wrong with your mother-in-law?
Oh, man. Late in a tight ball game, every play so critical. You feel like you've got to find a way to come up with that football. That was put in a great spot, but it just didn't want to stick in his hands. That's a big letdown.
And she started it off in the morning. She was like snappy, like, oh, like just, like me. Yep. Right. It is. I don't care what nobody say. But what?
They'll try and throw forward with Ward.
Look, ladies, I just gotta say it. Aaron has never had felt the ass. Never. His ass was. Yeah.
I don't say anything because she already knows.
Right, I know.
But it's a lot that I don't want to talk about it.
Well, don't.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Right. It's all.
So conditioning
So,
going to be a factor here.
I blame the parents 100%. No, 80. And this is why. Because if you would have stopped it 4 years ago, we wouldn't be here. So now, Mama, you talking about, oh, I'll take custody when he can live with me. No, he's not. Because you're going to have somebody go to jail killing that kid. That's it. Like,
would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game.
Hey,
But a chance to put a
thank you.
drive together here and at least get through
Yep.
and hopefully for them a touchdown.
Right.
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Right.
As a fan of the NFL,
Right.
for an opener,
Yep.
you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
Thank you. Thank you. No, it's the truth. And that's why, listen, you know, Billy don't talk. He don't talk. He says nothing. So, two things. So, I was kind of upset about that because I was like, you're the only boy in the house. Oh, you're the only man in the house. You need to go in the like, fuck you when you breathe. Fuck that. He was like, no, Mom. He called the police. Which he would, because he's a cop caller. He would. Okay. All right. And then that'll be a whole other issue. All right. We got it. Here I said, let him come here. Because Mercedes, only thing I'm going to say is, I'm going to lock my doors. I'm going to turn off the lights. And every person that I'm going to swear it was a burglar. It was a burglar. And I'm going to have told them, you cuss out your grandmother, you cuss around my mother, see, that's crazy.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
See, that's crazy. And I'm a Mercedes, and I don't know, and I gotta say this, I don't know if because Tammy getting older, because Tammy would have killed, 10 years ago, Tammy would have killed Eric. And would have. Okay. I know.
And this is going to be another first down.
I know what you mean.
Tackle at the Broncos 37.
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, okay.
Let's go.
Yes. Oh, my other.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Yes, I swear I can say nothing. I swear, I know. I'm not left there. I'm not left.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Not only can he dance, he can mash too. A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. First and goal. Now Ward. And his guys
yes!
Stride complete. And this is a
yeah, you know what? You know what? It's something. You know something, Mercedes? I swear to you. Something was inside of me. Because I even said it. I said, well, shit. I know PK probably tired of all this commotion and all this nonsense. But never nothing. Never nothing.
As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like
yes.
Probably let this one slip away in overtime.
And I knew it.
Their unhappiness hurts the guys in concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something.
I knew it, Mercedes.
But what a dramatic way to finish this bad way off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime.
But you know what, Mercedes, I swear to you, when I first met him, I didn't like him. Because I had to check him because we at the hospital when he was with Eric was doing that crazy dance and he went into the hospital. He was like, said something to me, Fly. I said, what you say? I'm not Katty. I'm not Katty. Like, I'm with all the shit. And you know I am. I'm with all, I'm with all the shit. And they all do. Mercedes, but I knew there was something behind that. It didn't make sense. Because there's no way that this man is always the best thing since sliced bread. Always. Oh, that's great.
And the Titan defense steps up here and down he goes. DJ Johnson, the one who got there for the sack. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Yes. Mercedes, you've always been like that with the kids. Everybody, Mercedes, you know you always, it don't even matter if it came out the Tweety Bird. You do not play when it comes to them kids. That's the answer, not true. Yep.
A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he
makes
it past the 50. Now a timeout call
don't mean nothing.
That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime
right.
session. We'll be back. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right.
Next to the air.
Right. Right.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the sixth time.
But listen, it says that. Let me tell you something.
What a game we were treated to in this one, and on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just.
But you know what, Mercedes? I'm gonna tell you something. I was talking to Katty like about 6 or 7 months ago, and he was like, "You know what, babe? So, it's Tyler, has his girlfriend, and he was saying that, you know what, babe? I saw them touching each other.
So for the Titans,
and he was like, babe, that's what we did. We did that in front of them, and we did. Now, it wasn't a lot, but when we did it, we went full throttle. And now he makes it a point to not do that. And what Billy did,